Liberia, the location that we chose to build our community, a place that we don't really think about every day. This community will reside on the western coast of Liberia, known for farming and fishing, but also known for being the sixth poorest country in the world. In making our community, we will be discussing the major factors that are a necessity in our community's success, such as housing, job opportunities, farming, churches, medical aid, and education. We begin with our community of 50 homes, built with housing plans to accommodate families based on their financial disparity and economic needs. Our community is built in the setting of a triangle, and in each corner lay a number of homes that are specific to each of the 3 housing plans provided. It will also have churches, schools, medical centers to provide the basic needs for families. The actual living house of these communities will have a simple living and dining area with 1 restroom and 4 beds that will fit up to 5 to 7 family members in one house. The house will come fully furnished with the kitchen and a fully furnished living area needed to fill a home.
We start with a 3-year housing plan for families that are just under the poverty line. These families are making a minimum of $1.50 US, and they are making the most in the community. For each of the adults working, 3% of their income will be taken to help pay for rent. Next, we have the 5-year plan. These are for families that are making $1 US, and they're going to pay 2% of their income for rent. Next, we have the 7-year program, which are available for those who do not have a stable income or are in desperate need of housing and employment. Factors such as number of incomes and children are the most important information needed to be placed in the specific housing plans. To continue along with our housing programs are the decisions making of which families are chosen. Not only will income be the main factors, but also factors such as medical needs, children, employment needs, and criminal records. These factors will ensure that we are choosing the most qualified family to have the opportunity to be part of our community.
Rules and regulations are very important and will be enforced, such as people who have diseases like HIV and AIDS must be treated. Sexual educational classes are mandatory for all incoming families to be aware of sexual assault and its consequences and failure of following these rules. In regards to education, all children must attend school, and failure to attend will result in expulsion. There is a zero tolerance for any domestic abuse or any acts that are against the law. Family members that are not attending school must help with the farming community, which is a lower skilled but paid job.
Because the country is in such a poor economy, importing and exporting foods is vital to the community's economy. Families in the community will be growing products in the center of the community. Such products will be cocoa, coffee, and rice. Jobs other than farming are given to more experienced members, such as fishing and being on the docks for shipments. Qualified community members have opportunities to work with local doctors and teachers to further explore their interests. Pay for jobs start at $1.50 with an increase of 50 cents within a 6-month probation period.
Schools are very important in our community. We want the youth of our community to be well educated and have a step above others who don't get the opportunity to learn. 3 nonprofit organizations that are willing to help us build and fund the schools are H for Africa, UNIFE, and Project Abroad. Education is very important to us because literacy in Liberia is low for children. We wanted to create 3 schools. 2 of them are all 3 levels: elementary school, middle school, and high school. The names are Triangle Community School and EFCC, Education for Children Community, which gives children the chance and allows them to escape child labor. We also created a university, which is called University of LTC, Liberian Triangle Community, which is for 18 and older. This will give a chance for any adults to get a better education so they can have a chance to get a better career and leave the community to be able to support their family.
The church community is very prevalent in Liberia, and it will be equally prevalent in our community as well. We plan on having 2 Christian churches because more than 75% of the population practices Christianity. Liberia is heavily influenced by American Western culture because of when it was an American settlement in the American Colonization Society. We plan on using these churches as a way of bringing our community together In our community, we want to allow families to have the ultimate experience of community by not only having a place of worship, but a place of safety.
In our community, we plan to take care of those that are infected with HIV/AIDS. Less than 13% of the population infected with AIDS are getting treatment for it. We want to provide the most beneficial health care, and with the help of nonprofit organizations like the African Aid Organization. We will have 2 medical centers set up in our community with hopes of soon opening up a Planned Parenthood to educate our community on sexual education and ways to prevent HIV.